But then, like, suddenly, they pull the rug under you and kill Joel. Abby kills Joel. And this is a character that you played before. Like, you already played her. And now she's dead. Or Joel's dead. Which is insane because the way that happened, I thought it was bizarre. So Joel and Tommy go out and they find Abby and help her. And then he says his name and he's like, my name's Joel. And then he's like, oh, looks like you guys have heard of me before or something. And then Abby is like, golf club, bang, 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 you know? And that was simply crazy. I kind of expected Joel to die just because, like, in the ending of the first one, he promises Ellie that what he said was true about the Fireflies, that they couldn't, like, help Ellie or anything. So yeah, that was crazy. So I figured Joel was gonna die. So like once he was like in the position of like the golf club and stuff, I was like, oh, he's just dead here. But it was awful. It was insane seeing that Ellie was forced to watch. Like, I don't know. It's insane. And then, okay, let's go from top to bottom. So like, yeah, that happened. Then you play with Ellie and the horse Shimmer and Dina, and you travel and stuff, and you go over and you try to reach Abby because she was the one that primarily killed Joel. So you go through. She gets captured by people and kills some, and Dina helps and stuff like that. Dina is pregnant, which was crazy, with Jesse's son. That was crazy. I'm sorry if this is discombobulated, by the way. My brain doesn't function well. So you go on your little spree of killing, and then the one that really like struck me was Nora's. When Ellie killed Nora, that was just insane. Like, she kept whacking, and it felt like when Ellie was fighting David in the first game, like I had a lot of The Last of Us Part 1 like memories kinda, or like vibes to the second one, and that was like one of those magic moments for me. Okay, so then after Nora, the next like big thing is Ellie makes it to the aquarium, and like Jesse comes and stuff, you know. And this is like when Ellie starts questioning like revenge and like if she should do it, and like her mental health has been not doing too well, you know. But she finally reaches the aquarium before we know who Mel or Owen is, which that's important for later. But basically she asks where Abby is. They don't really tell her. She kills both of them, Owen and then Mel. And once Ellie realizes that Mel is pregnant, she went super insane. Like, Dina's pregnant. Like, it was all over. And then thankfully Jesse and Tommy found her, but that was just crazy. Which I guess I should just go back to. They returned back to their place. In my mind, I was like, wow, I really traveled this far just to kill like two people I don't even know, and Nora, and stuff like that. So when Abby comes to the place that Dina and Ellie are staying at and stuff, I don't remember if we see Liv in that first cutscene, but that was insane. So like, Jesse or Tommy is out there. She gets him like stuck like under like him under her, and they can't really like fight. Like, Tommy's kind of just down, like his knee is busted and stuff, you know. And then Jesse runs out, instantly shoots Jesse in the face. I was so sad. I thought Jesse was just gonna be that character that we see like in the beginning that's gonna be like annoying and we like never see again, so it doesn't matter. But like, one, he comes and like rescues us kinda, like he's our friend. And then two, he just dies so suddenly. Like, that was just so sad. And Jesse never, or Dina never really got to know that Jesse knew that she was pregnant, I guess. I don't really know. But yeah, then the whole switcheroo. You play as Abby. Now this is insane, like in video game history. You play as the villain that no one will like So basically, Jesse's dead. Ellie drops her weapon, and Abby's like, or Ellie's like, I know what Joel did. Stuff like that. And Abby is like, you killed my friends. Which, that's crazy because this kind of just shows to show how revenge isn't great. Ellie wanted revenge on Joel. And like, think about who Ellie's losing now, trying to kill Abby. Like, Tommy is injured, Dina leaves her, and Jesse is dead. And for Abby trying to get revenge on Ellie, Ellie, she loses Mel, or getting revenge by killing Joel. Mel is dead, Owen is dead, even though Mel and her weren't, whatever. Manny is dead because of Tommy. That sniper thing was so cool. When you realize it's Tommy, that was crazy. And so you learn that Abby's dad is the one that Joel killed. That was really sad. You're seeing that Abby's like flashbacks to the aquarium with Owen. That was cool, and like how this all started, like how she found Joel's brother and stuff. And like honestly, at first I thought Joel's death was really quick, and I kind of wanted to see him a bit more. But we did. We managed to go to the zoo or museum or something with Ellie and stuff like that. And Ellie hangs out with Tommy and does that sniper thing. And Ellie slowly realizes what Joel did and that he lied. And this is when she hates him and stuff like that. And then another night they get in a fight because Joel protects her because someone is calling Ellie and Dina homophobic slurs because they kissed and stuff. And Joel stepped in, but Ellie didn't like that. They got in a fight, and Ellie was like, I don't know if I forgive you for lying to me and stuff like that. Like, my life could have been meaningful is something that she says. And Joel's like, hey, can we please like try to fix it? And that was so cute. I love that. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. It was so weird that Abby let Ellie go again. I thought Ellie was for sure gonna die this game. I thought Abby and Ellie were gonna die. Skipping all the way to the ending, I was switching between back and forth. Who's dying? Ellie, Abby, stuff like that. And like when Ellie got trapped and then she got stabbed like on her side, I thought that was gonna be like a Joel thing, like when he got glass stuck in him and he died, like, or he almost died, like falling off the horse and stuff. I thought Ellie was gonna kill Dina, not Dina, Abby, and then Ellie would also fall, and then it would just be Lev. Also, can we just talk about Lev and Yara? That was just crazy. I thought we were gonna not see them like 3 times, like when we met them. Abby is saved. That whole scene is so cool when they break Yara's wings, like her arms, you know. That was so cool. That was a nice scene. And then I thought that they ditched, but they actually came back for Abby. And then Abby helps and like put the arm, and they stay in that little house or like room area. And then the next day, Abby comes back to check up on them. I didn't think we were gonna see them again. And then Mel eventually helps Yara. Unfortunately, Yara does die, but she died a hero. She saved Abby and Lev. Also, Lev is so cool. I love how they were doing the height thing, and they were talking about like what they're scared of and like getting to know each other more. This was like some Joel and Ellie stuff, like Lev was becoming Ellie, and Abby was becoming Joel. Also, Lev is trans, and I thought that was cool. Eventually, it's like we learn from his sister and stuff like that, so that was pretty cool. So then this part freaked me out when we go back. Oh wait, no, the mom also dies, by the way. That was interesting. Lev is so amazing. Like, he went through so much, seeing his sister die, killing his mom for defending himself. Like, it's just amazing. I'm so glad they become a bigger part. I thought they were going to be small side characters, but no, they were amazing. But then, once we get back to the aquarium, this is after Ellie kills Owen and Mel. That part, when I was going into the aquarium, I was so shook. I was like, no, I know where this is going. And then the game just avalanche through, It was just crazy. I still can't get over this part. Like, when Lev and Abby come back to the aquarium, in day 3 of Seattle, and just Abby's, like, life just is dead. Like, Abby's dad is already dead, but, like, the rest of, like, her friends, like, even though Mel and her weren't really friends and stuff, like, it's still super sad. Like, I don't know. It's so saddening to see. And she has no fears. She will fight. But after that, that's when Abby goes to kill Jesse and stuff like that. Ruins Tommy, lets Ellie go again. Almost kills Dina. That was so fricked. I thought Dina was gonna die. When Ellie said that she was pregnant, and then Abby was like, good. And then Lev is like, Abby, no. Because it's this game is so crazy because it's like, don't go revenge and like, be nice to people and stuff. Like, Lev and Abby are enemies, or they were, but then they saved each other and stuff, and they're not. Like, the game very much was like, hey, don't get revenge, it's bad. And that part still messes with me sometimes. What else? The end fight with Ellie and Abby, that was an insane fight. Abby, like, didn't want to fight at all anymore. Like, she was done. The revenge was over. And then Ellie really wanted to fight and put her knife to Lev. And honestly, this fight was so weird. I thought Ellie was gonna die, and I thought they were both gonna die, and then I thought Abby was gonna die. It was just like every little moment in that fight, I thought so many things. Someone's dying, someone's living, they both live. Which honestly, I don't know how I feel about the ending. I think story-wise, it's amazing because it's like revenge is awful. Like, look at how much Ellie and Abby have lost because of that. Ellie and Dina are broken up, and that was really saddening because she really wanted to kill Abby, and she didn't even do that. Like, she could have stayed with Dina. And the ending with Joel, I already talked about that, but that was super sad. Also, can we talk about how the baby was called JJ? Probably Joey and Jesse. Yeah, I think so. I think that's crazy cool. Also, Manny's stats was super quick. He was pretty cool. And the PTSD moments, or like the flashback moments where Ellie would feel really bad and like be reminded of Joel's death and stuff. That's when I like had tears coming down my eyes. Also, I'm really sorry my eyes are still red. You can tell I just finished the game, but I've been playing it all day. But yeah, I was really sad when Ellie was going through it. I did not like that. I mean, I liked it, but like I didn't. Also, by the way, my favorite game, like story games, are Life is Strange. So I love sad games. Let's just say that. Yeah. Also, when Dina was carrying Lev's sister, I was having like Joel, Sarah vibes when he carried her and then she died. I thought Lev was gonna die. Honestly, I thought Lev was gonna die like at that one area when they found the fireflies. Which, okay, it's super cool how the ending screen changed. And it basically like means they found the fireflies. That was cool. But yeah, this game was super amazing. I recommend you play it.